viciously murdered 2 women and brutally assaulted another. Yet when he went on trial, the internet couldn't stop talking about his looks.
I'm sure you've been seeing him all over your For You page. Wade Wilson, the Deadpool Killer.
The case against Wade Wilson exploded into an online obsession and is now the focus of Law&Crime's newest docuseries streaming now. But of course, we got the inside scoop with the series director.
At one point, one of the women he killed, they couldn't find her body, and he said, well, I'll tell you if you give me a cheeseburger.
Now, despite the hate tattoos and Joker-style face tattoos, and despite 2 murder convictions, Wade Wilson continues to receive a lot of attention from women, even as he's now on death row. But how did we get here? To understand that fixation, we have to rewind past the headlines, past the tattoos, and into the choices that led him here. He was born on May 20th, 1994. His birth name was Anthony Testasica, but soon after he was adopted, his adopted mother began calling him Wade, and the name stuck. A good chunk of his life has been spent in and out of prison. Online records show he's been convicted of burglary, grand theft, felony possession of a weapon. He had a number of accusations of domestic violence, and he's admitted to using a number of hard drugs. It's the crimes he committed in 2019, though, that made him a notorious killer. But still, not everyone saw him as this monster. There were a lot of women, and some men too, that were completely enamored by Wade Wilson, and that's explored in Paramount Plus's newest docuseries by Law&Crime Productions titled Handsome Devil, Charming Killer.
A lot of ladies think he's attractive.
Very nice, very well spoken.
This is what I do with women, you know? I use my charm, use my good looks.
I fell very much in love with Wade. He's the ultimate bad boy.
I almost thought I could fix him.
To understand how we got here, let's rewind to October 7th of 2019. It's then we meet a woman named Mila Montanez, who was in a relationship with Wade Wilson. And on that Monday morning, he brutally attacked her.
911, what is your emergency? Hey, yes, we have an incident here in the parking lot. And I'm trying to remember what our address is. Is that Benson and Associates? Do you need police there? You need the fire department or an ambulance, ma'am? No, there's a man grabbing a woman in front of our parking lot. So there's a fight going on? Like near to Joe's Crab Shack. Okay, ma'am. So is that a fight that's going on? Well, it looks like it. There's a man grabbing a woman, and one of the cars just ran into one of our employees' cars.
Police arrived shortly after to find Mila, as blood was dripping from her face.
What's his name?
Wade Wilson. We just got out of jail.
How much stuff do you want? 52094. Wait, Stephen. How much large was curious? 52094.
Police noted Mila had multiple injuries, a road rash on her elbows and arms, scraped knees, busted lips, cut elbows. She told police Wade threatened to kill her, and she was in fear of her safety. Not too far away from this scene, another officer finds Wade shirtless and behind the wheel of a car that didn't belong to him.
How you doing? What's going on, man? You're waiting on your girlfriend? Oh, okay. That's no problem. No, I got a call. Somebody was sitting in their car and everything like that. So. Oh, okay. She's on her way now. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Al 41 to bike 5. ETA? Copy, I'm 1012. I'll explain to you when my partner gets here, okay? Yeah. About this morning. Say again? Yeah, I can do that, but I'm just waiting for my partner to get here. Yeah, absolutely. And here's what's going to happen. Is the car running? Shut the car off for me. It's off. I'm going to detain you until I figure out what exactly is going on. Wait, you don't want any trouble from me because you're on probation, okay? Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm going to have you step out of the car, and I'm going to detain you. Not arrest. Detain you right now, okay? And I can't have any problems. You understand me? All right. What's that? Bike 5, I'm at Joe's Crab Shack in the parking lot. I will. I give you my word. No. I have to detain you. By our procedures, I have to detain you. Because of the battery this morning. There wasn't any battery? Okay. I will. No. Just relax. Let me see the keys to the car. Let me see the keys to the car. Keys. Keys. Wait, we're not going to have any problems. Just give me the keys to the car. Wade. Just wait till my partner gets here. L41, gonna need a couple more units. Don't go anywhere. Hey.
According to the series, we learn that officers didn't engage in a high-speed chase with Wade because of department policy. And what we also learn is by the time this interaction happened with police, Wade had already killed a woman and was on his way to kill another. Enter Kristine Melton, one of Wade Wilson's victims. On October 6th of 2019, Kristine and her best friend Stephanie went to a Fort Myers bar called Buddha Live. That's where the two women met Wade Wilson. After enjoying a night out, they all went back to Kristine's place. Stephanie would later testify in court she left Kristine's because she had to return home to her son, but she never believed something terrible would happen to her. That night, Wade strangled Kristine to death in Kristine's home and then just left her body there. After the murder, he stole her car and her phone. So when he met up with Mila on the 7th, prosecutors say Wade called Mila from Kristine's phone. And then the attack on Mila happened. Shortly after, he drove off when the officer questioned him. And then he encountered another woman, and her name was Diane Ruiz. 43-year-old Diane Ruiz was on her way to work on October 7th when she met Wade Wilson. He lured her into Kristine's car by claiming he needed directions to a nearby school. Diane, in her final moments, must have sensed something was wrong because officials say she tried to get out of the car. And when she tried to do that, Wade attacked her too. The details are tough to hear. He attacked her and beat her viciously, then strangled her before pushing her out of the car. But he didn't stop there. He then ran her over multiple times. When Diane didn't show up to work, her co-workers called police, who immediately issued a missing persons alert. By 8 p.m. that night, a witness contacted Cape Coral PD who said Wade confessed to stabbing someone, so police needed to find him. He was found the very next day after he broke into a local home.
You're Wade Stephen Williamson, right? Wilson? I'm sorry.
Wilson.
52094? All right, I'm Detective Bill. Okay. You can briefly.
Not good. Not that great, actually.
Yeah.
But you're not that bad. Nice to meet you.
All right. You're at the police station. You're in handcuffs, right? You're in an interview room, so I got to read your Miranda rights. Are you familiar?
Yep.
All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have him with you during questioning. You cannot afford a lawyer, won't be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. And if you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to an attorney. Do you understand each of these rights that I've explained to you?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any idea why you're here?
Nope, just got picked up and brought here.
Okay. All right. With these rights,
Tell me.
all right. So you want to talk about what's going on here?
Not necessarily, I'm just seeing what might be doing.
You just want to know why you're here?
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be a good start.
All right. Whose house were you in?
I don't know.
Okay. How did you get in the house?
Just at the back, it was open. Walter in.
All right. So you didn't have permission to be in that home?
Not as far as I know.
Okay.
I don't know who owns that house.
All right.
Just a place to be, you know?
How is it that you came to be in that home tonight?
I don't know. You know, what am I here for? How about you give me something, then I'll give you something. Tell me what I'm here for. Tell me what you're thinking. Am I charged for something? Are you questioning me for something?
Well, there was a disturbance between.
This would be a good start. You know?
Right. There's a disturbance between you and your girlfriend today, right? This morning.
Are you saying right, or are you telling me?
I'm asking
you.
you.
Phrase this the right way now.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
asking.
if you're telling me that's the one I'm here for, then I'm going with what you're telling me. But
So
I'm not answering these type of questions. I'm just curious what I'm here.
Okay. So Fort Myers Police Department says that you had a disturbance with your girlfriend today, and an officer made contact with you outside of Joe's Crab Shack, and that encounter didn't go very well, and you left.
He's a jerk.
Okay.
He wasn't very nice. He
wasn't.
need to train better.
Okay.
Maybe people stick around.
All right. So there was a little. I don't know exactly what went on between the two of you, but you two met, and you left.
Yeah.
Okay. And you left in a black Honda that did not belong to you.
Yeah, he made me leave.
He made you leave? He told you to leave?
He was gonna tase me.
Oh, well, that's making you
He was
leave.
just being real trigger.